The clock of control. Doesn't that sound powerful? I am going to introduce you to this tool that will really help you take more control over your life. And everyone wants more control. Sometimes we think control is a fallacy, but I have a lot of control over my day and I use this tool. So maybe see if this might work for you as well. So this tool starts with the visualization of a 24-hour clock. So this is a 24-hour clock right here. This is you in the middle, and this is your day. And so I've broken this up into 4 sections. We're going to start with sleep, because sleep, there's so much really cool new science coming out around the power of sleep. And all of the great studies, the great leaders are really telling us that you need 8+ hours of sleep. And the people who can get a lot of good, high-quality sleep are more productive. They feel like they have more control throughout their day. I won't go into that anymore, but happy to send you some resources on that. And then this section here is your morning. So this is your morning routine, and we'll get back to that. Then we have all of the hours that you spend at work. And you might do some really cool family time right here. I'm mostly talking about this in context of being productive. But you have all of your work hours. Then, of course, you have a night routine. Now, what we find is that most of the time, you have more control over your night routine and your morning routine than you do have control during all of your hours at work, especially if you're a leader or a manager. Your people need you, your customers need you, and so you do get pulled in lots of directions. One of my favorite stories to tell is where I would go into the CPA firm that I was leading, and I would have this nice list of things that I thought I wanted to get done that day. And when it was time to leave at the end of the day, I'd look at that list, and I hadn't got any of them done because I had been pulled in lots of different directions. Now, we have some other tools to deal with that as well, but we're really going to focus on these 2 sections here, mastering your night routine and your morning routine, because typically if you do it right, you can have a little bit more control. And if your night routine and morning routine go really well, guess what happens? Your work day goes really well, better, and your sleep goes a little bit better. So we're going to start with the night routine, because what I've learned from my coaches is that a good day starts with a good night. So if part of your morning routine is to get up at 4:45 in the morning to go work out every morning, I know I have to be to bed by 8:30. Call me a nerd, but I go to bed at 8:30 on those really great days that I'm optimizing. So my night routine involves things that are going to help me get ready to go to bed at 8:30. Really popular right now, some people are not really setting morning alarms, although they're probably setting those too, but they're setting nighttime alarms, saying it's time to go to bed. That's worked really well for me. My kids actually tuck me in bed, and then I don't know what they do after that. But have a really great night routine. So some things that I include in my night routine: I love to read just a little bit. I turn off technology at a certain time. I try to, about a half an hour before I go to bed. The studies are showing it really should be about 2 hours before. I'm not that perfect. In fact, I'm not perfect at all. Some other things that I do in my night routine is I get ready for the next day. I have all of my clothes laid out for my workout. I know what I'm going to wear to work the next day, so I don't have to decide the next morning. I also have a journaling practice where I describe the 3 wins of the day, and again, to get me ready for the next day, the 3 wins that I want to have, putting some good positive intentions out there into the world the next day as well. So whatever your night routine is, just know that those important fundamentals that you want to master, meditation, journaling, eating right, having some really good deep love time with your family, whatever those are, master those into a routine, make them a habit. Really great resource for this, Atomic Habits, fantastic book. Then get a good night's sleep. When you have had a good night's sleep, you're going to be able to jump up in the morning and have a really great morning routine. So I've already mentioned it a couple of times. I get out of bed, get dressed, run over to the gym. I spend an hour working out every morning. It is absolutely what fuels me to be of service during the day. Then I jump back, take a shower, get ready, get the kids off to school, stop in a parking lot on my way to work to do my meditation. Sounds super funny, but it's the only place I could squeeze it in. It happens to be working for me right now. Keep in mind that these absolutely can change. Earlier, when I wasn't working out in the morning, I was able to do my journaling and meditation in the morning. I still want to do journaling and meditation, wouldn't fit in with an hour workout, so I switched them to the night routine. But they're still helping me have a really great work day. I take care of all of my fundamentals here in the night and the morning, and then I'm able to just really be in service during the day. So see if you can master your morning and night routines. See if that gives you a little bit more control during the day.